Welcome to Notorious Crafts. In this video, I will show you the latest miniatures and dollhouse items at Michael's craft stores. I have previously done a similar video last year, but there have been many new items, so I will go through all of them. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It is about all things miniature, dollhouse items, dioramas, and how to make them. This was also the most fully stocked I've seen the miniature section at Michael's craft stores. Usually the miniature section is half sold out and they don't restock very often. So I was really happy to see that the section was mostly stocked. So starting at the top, it looks like they added some new garden items. To the very left, it looks like there's a gazebo, and then next to that is a fence with a green patch of grass. Then we have a lot of bedroom furniture. There are some beds, lots of different shelving. That white one on the left side looks like an IKEA shelf, which I think looks really cute. There's also some dressers and a washer and dryer, as well as a fridge, many new kitchen items. They look very modern. They used to have a lot more older style appliances, but these look very modern. And this fireplace actually has a fire in it. It has an LED light in it, so it actually lights up. That is very cool. I have not seen one like that before. And then we have what looks like a little tiny grain storage basket and some empty shelves, and then there are some tiny plants, but a lot of the plants are sold out, which plants always sell out very quickly, I've noticed. There are also some red doggy food bowls and even a small little doghouse. And on the bottom shelf, there's even a little corner room, so you can make a really nice diorama. This one comes completely blank, but this is a picture of what you could turn it into. There's also one made of wood, which I would actually prefer. It looks like it would be a lot more durable than the one that was to the right. And there's an even bigger one, so you can make even an entire miniature house. There's also a miniature garden that you can make with a mushroom house and gnome. They have a few other garden sets which look pretty cool. And then they have a few more of these house dioramas. Here's one with 3 walls, and it'd be really cool to buy a couple of these, decorate the rooms, and then connect them all together. These sets are made from like a thick cardstock paper. I personally would prefer wood. I think that it'll last much longer and make it much more durable. Here's one that is made from wood. It goes in between books, which would be really cool to create some sort of miniature scene from one of my favorite books. I will also put a link down below in the descriptions to the miniature section at Michael's website. Sometimes things are sold out in the store, but it is also great that they have these items on their website too, so you can have them shipped directly to your house. There are a lot of really great items to add to your miniature dollhouse kitchen. There's lots of different silverware, cups, lots of food, a lot of desserts. They look really cute and realistic. And in the next section, there are quite a bit of empty spaces, so there are some sold out items, but they have some really cute miniature garden items. There are some tree stumps, even some miniature grass, and to the right of that, some moss, and a lot of different colorful gravel. And then there are also these very realistic looking stone walls. I wonder if you are able to connect the two of them together to make a really large wall. And then there is this green miniature vegetation. There's some more gravel, and it looks like this is a brick wall, which could be really great to decorate the outside of a dollhouse. There's a stone wall with some arches and also a red roof. And then there's also a wooden floor. And continuing to the right, there are some really nice looking trees, even some palm trees and some autumn colored trees. And these look like they might be some pine trees. You can make a really nice looking miniature garden with all of these plants and trees that are in the miniature section. What I like about Michael's craft stores is that they always have sales and coupons. So I signed up for their email list, so I'm always getting emailed some coupons. So if some of these items seem expensive, sign up and get their coupons and rewards points so you can get discounts on these. It looks like there's a miniature mermaid, some fairies, and gnomes. And there are these really large green mats, which you can make a really large miniature garden on top of these. And they have them in many different colors, some that are in a lighter green and some that are in a darker green. They do have some texture to them, so it does make it look like real grass. There are a lot of tiny little animals. They have many different sea creatures, birds. There's a cat, some dogs, deer, bunnies, even snails. There's also a little treasure chest, a fire pit. I'm pretty sure that lights up. There's a miniature koi pond, a gnome, and these tiny little mushrooms. Those are adorable. I love this little miniature mushroom table and chair set, and they would look so adorable outside of this miniature mushroom house. And there's some more garden items like this little tire swing that actually swings. But those are all of the latest miniature items at Michael's craft stores. I'm really impressed with these new items. So many really great garden items. I think that is what I like the most in their latest edition. All of these miniatures are great for dollhouse making, dioramas, terrains, miniature gardens, school projects, and any of your creative projects. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of all of these new items at Michael's craft stores. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.